question for you. Have you done all your holiday shopping or do you have a little bit left to do?
So actually, my siblings and I all agreed not to get each other gifts this year. We are just going to wish each other well because they're both having babies and I'm planning a wedding. So we're like, we don't need to spend money if we can just tell each other we love each other. That's what the holidays are about,
The
right?
gifts are just an added bonus. That's always a nice thing. We have to remind ourselves about the spending time together.
Yes, spending time together, making sure that even though I can't go home for the holidays, I'm going to FaceTime them. I'm going to make sure that we can at least spend as much time together as we can. And if you do have any plans, you probably want to make them indoors, at least for the next several days, because we're going to continue to see this active weather pattern sticking around at least through Christmas. So this morning, some heavier rain is actually falling down near our South Bay communities, but that doesn't mean rain isn't falling across the North Bay and here in the peninsula. It's likely just below the radar, so it's a bit misty. It's that low-hanging cloud coverage and kind of, I like to say, spitting weather. So it's barely raining, but you're still going to get wet as you step out the door. And we're going to continue to see more rain heading our way, but it's really not going to be all too much this afternoon. You see, it's very light in nature. It's very isolated. It is not going to be very impactful all day long. So there definitely should be some dry times if you do have any holiday shopping, but don't expect to see a lot of sunshine this afternoon, even though you will be seeing more dry time than yesterday. We'll be noticing a next line of rain, though, arriving later tonight. And the best news is we now have in our virtual technology the timestamp. So you can follow along with me if you look at the bottom right corner of your screen and look at the timing of this upcoming system, because again, at around 9 p.m., that's when our North Bay communities will begin to see the activity, and then continuing to push farther south as we step into our overnight hours. Now, this is midnight, where we'll likely see a few of those raindrops here in San Francisco, but you notice, as usual, the farther south and the farther east that you get, you'll be seeing a lot of that activity kind of dwindling down, dissipating. So our South Bay communities and into the Santa Clara Valley, you're not going to see all too much activity. But again, it's going to be the overnight hours and waking up very early tomorrow morning. This is our view at 5 a.m. Give yourself an extra couple of minutes on your early Monday morning commute. Even though it's not going to be a crazy downpour scenario, it is still going to be a rainy start to your morning. And we're going to continue to see more isolated activity throughout the day on Monday. Again, nothing crazy heavy until late Monday and into Tuesday, when an atmospheric river is going to arrive. So let's break down the timing on the upcoming atmospheric river, because most of the day Monday, it's going to remain dry. Not all too much to talk about. A couple of isolated showers, especially across the North Bay, but the atmospheric river is going to arrive overnight Monday and into early Tuesday morning, and it's likely going to be packing quite the punch when it comes to stronger downpours and gustier winds, upwards of 40 to 60 mile an hour wind gust overnight and into early Tuesday morning, and some heavier rainfall, upwards of 1 to 2 inches in some of our heavier locations, especially across the North Bay. Again, it's not only going to be rainy, it's also going to be windy. It's going to send waves of wind across the area throughout the day Monday and Tuesday. But look at Wednesday. This is the best news of all. Wednesday is our transition day, and we'll be in between two storm systems. So just in time for any holiday plans that you may have, we are going to be seeing a lot nicer weather. Nice is all relative. It's still going to be a bit chilly out there. You're still going to be seeing some clouds sticking around, but at least there is little to no chance to see any sort of rainfall for your Christmas. So any traveling on Christmas Day, you should be good to go. But before Christmas Day, after Christmas Day, that's when the activity is going to be in place. And again, it's going to be quite windy early Tuesday morning. All things to keep in mind, and keep that umbrella handy all the way up until Wednesday. Back to you.
Thank you.